You know that vibe when someone rolls up in a car that screams money, even if it didn't break the bank? That's exactly what we're chasing here. Luxury rides that turn heads but keep your wallet intact. We're talking about understated yet unmistakable prestige, with sleek silhouettes, fancy badges, and those "wait, how much did you pay for that?" reactions. Whether you're into European flair or modern comfort, this list brings the glamour for under 30 grand. Some options might hover just above budget, but throw in a bit more cash, and it's absolutely worth the flex. Number 1. 1997 to 2001 Porsche 911. You don't normally start any affordable car list with a Porsche 911, but here we are. To most Porsche 911 purists, the 996 generation is the black sheep of the family. Many gearheads don't like its design, particularly the fried egg headlights, and it was also the first water-cooled 911. However, the 996 is still a 911, which means you get a timeless design and Porsche's renowned engineering rolled into one. This baby packs a naturally aspirated flat 6 with 296 horsepower at 6,800 revolutions per minute. It hits 60 miles per hour in about 5 seconds and tops out at 171 miles per hour. That iconic 911 howl, rear engine balance, and lightning steering make it a weekend warrior that masquerades as a timeless classic, while folks assume you spent way more than you did. 2018 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. The Giulia Quadrifoglio is Italian performance wrapped in sensual curves, and it definitely looks rich. It's one of those beauties that ages like fine wine. At around $29K, it flirts with the top end of our budget, but the roar of that Ferrari-derived V6 and the exclusivity make it worth every penny. This Italian beast houses a Ferrari-derived 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 that cranks out 505 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. It catapults you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds, with a top speed of 191 miles per hour. Its featherweight chassis plus sticky tires deliver razor-sharp handling and grip that few sedans dream about. You'll look like you dropped 6 figures, but your wallet whispered, "Deal." 2019 Mercedes-Benz CLS. The CLS is that swoopy four-door coupe that suggests built-in style, not just fashion. It is aged gracefully, and at just under $29K, it delivers star-strong prestige. If you want the ultimate Benz flex, you could go for a W222 S-Class, but the CLS gives you that luxury vibe with a sleek profile for less. The CLS 450 combines a 3-liter turbocharged inline-6 with mild hybrid tech. It produces 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, plus an electric boost of up to 21 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. It rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds with all-wheel drive. Sleek roofline, moody lighting, and burly power make this a bargain that looks anything but cheap. Porsche Panamera Turbo. Think luxury sedan, but make it sporty. The Panamera Turbo in 2016 form brings Porsche performance in a 4-door package. Depreciation is settled in nicely, and resale value is around $29K, squarely in our budget range. You appear like you're in charge, or at least that you know your way around a track. This sedan houses a twin-turbo 4.8-liter V8 that churns out 520 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. It launches to 60 miles per hour in a blistering 3.9 seconds, with a top speed of 189 miles per hour. All-wheel drive, a high-gloss cabin, and Porsche's chassis tech give you 911-level swagger in sedan form and street cred that screams, "I spent way more." 2021 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400. Here's something for modern luxury lovers. The Q50 Red Sport 400 has bold styling and enough tech to make your phone jealous. At around $27K, it's a sweet deal with plenty of firepower. Under the hood lives a 3-liter twin-turbo V6, pushing out 400 ponies through a 7-speed automatic. It hits 60 miles per hour in about 4.5 seconds, and all-wheel drive versions cling to the road like glue. This is understated performance that looks like a nice Infiniti sedan, but drives like a budget-friendly super saloon. 2021 Genesis G83.5T. Genesis has climbed the luxury ladder fast. The G83.5T is sleek, sharp, and often mistaken for a higher-end European. Resale sits just above $28K these days, so you're still comfortably under the $30K threshold. You get a refined 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, producing 375 horsepower with a 0 to 60 time around 5 seconds. Inside, it's all quilted leather and widescreen tech. People assume you splurged on a high-end German sedan, but you know better. We are now at the midpoint of the video. If you like it, please consider subscribing and help us hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Thanks. 2021 BMW 5 Series. BMW's 5 Series is the executive staple that looks both sporty and posh. Now at about $28,000 resale, it sits nicely under budget. Classic status, classy lines, and that prop shaft growl seal the deal. The 540i packs a 3-liter turbocharged inline-six with 335 horsepower, allowing it to sprint from 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds with xDrive. It balances comfort and agility with laser-sharp steering and high-end features. If you crave more power, the F10 M5 is a wilder alternative with a V8. But the standard 5 Series still delivers all the swagger. 2017 Mercedes-Benz SL 450. Convertible, classy, and still a head-turner in soft-top form, the SL class brings a touch of jet-setter flash. With resale sitting comfortably within our budget, this stunning German roadster turns heads without turning your pockets inside out. The SL 450 packs a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 kicking out 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. Good for 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. Want more grunt? Add about $2,000 and snag the SL 550 with its 449 horsepower twin-turbocharged V8. Either way, you're dropping the top in pure style. Aston Martin DB7 Vantage. This one is slightly above budget, but the Aston's aura is worth stretching for. It's the kind of ride that instantly reads James Bond, but on sale. Its 5.9-liter V12 delivers a monstrous 414 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, pushing 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds with a top speed over 180 miles per hour. The DB7 combines timeless curves, hand-built exclusivity, and a soundtrack that will make every drive feel like a movie. 2020 Lexus ES350F Sport. The ES350F Sport is Lexus refinement with a subtle sporty edge. At around $27,000, it's a solid budget-friendly luxury pick that oozes calm confidence. On top of that, you get Toyota's renowned reliability. A 3.5-liter V6 grunts out 302 horses, pushing 0 to 60 in around 6.6 seconds. Quiet, smooth, and reliable as they come, it's less about raw numbers and more about comfort and status. Perfect for the wealthy without trying aesthetic. 2019 Cadillac Escalade. If luxury means rolling big and bold, the Escalade is king. A longtime favorite among the most flamboyant rappers and athletes, the Escalade is a ticket into VIP SUV territory without blowing the budget. This beast packs a humongous 6.2-liter V8 with 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, towing up to 8,300 pounds while hustling to 60 miles per hour in about 6 seconds. It's pure presence with chrome grille, 22-inch wheels, and leather everywhere. For sedan fans, early versions of the current-gen CT5 and CT4 also flex Cadillac cred in a smaller package. 2016 Maserati Quattroporte GTS. The Quattroporte GTS is an Italian luxury sedan with real pedigree. At around $25,000, it's a bargain way to dip into exotic status. The 3.8-liter Ferrari-built twin-turbo V8 delivers 523 horsepower and 524 pound-feet of torque. It sprints from 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds with a top speed of 191 miles per hour. Italian leather, snarling exhaust, and that Trident badge tell people you're not just rich, you're cultured. 2007 Bentley Continental GT Coupe. The Bentley Continental GT has been an incredible success for the renowned British marque over the last 2 decades. The Bentley badge, W12 power, and that unmistakable Grand Tourer silhouette make this a serious flex at a used car price. The 6.0-liter twin-turbo W12 engine pumps out a glorious 552 horsepower, giving it a 0 to 60 of around 4.7 seconds and nearly 200 miles per hour flat out. With all-wheel drive grip, yacht-like luxury inside, and that stately presence, This doesn't whisper rich, it declares it in a thick British accent. Luxury doesn't have to mean new car payments that sting. Thanks to depreciation, you can snag prestige badges, supercar-level performance, and jaw-dropping style for less than $30,000. From Italian exotics to German sports sedans, even to Bentley and Aston Martin royalty, this list proves you can flex like a millionaire without spending like one. Thank you for watching this episode of AutoPicks. Subscribe, like, and tell us in the comments which of the cars we've listed you'd pick.